Good morning. I am Tess to discuss about leadership and trust. What does leadership trust mean? Do you trust your leader or school head? Do you feel comfortable to share your ideas with your leaders? In a leadership context, trust means that employees expect their leaders to treat them well and as consequence are comfortable being open with their leaders. What atmosphere is created in a school when there is a leadership trust? The teachers are open in giving their thoughts since they trust their leader. Because they trust their leader, which is very important that they are free to express their opinions to the head because of trust. Why leadership is all about trust? So it says here, all of the duties a leader performs begin and end with trust. So for an example, we are instructional leaders in our classroom. When we plan, we create activities for our students that we believe will help them to achieve the topic's goal because we trust on them. Anything you can do is based on the premise that we can trust our subordinates to execute their jobs and fulfill their commitments. A principal trusted us that we can do our responsibilities, like designating us to be the chairman in every committee. And this is a great achievement because we have given an opportunity to improve and develop our skills to be the chairman. Our principal believes that we can able to achieve her expectation in that particular work. Without trust, a leader can align individuals to a high-performing team capable of achieving the organization's mission and vision. On the part of a leader, the leader believes that the people under him or her are capable of carrying out their responsibilities, which are always based on the mission and a vision on the organization. Trust to a high Trust to a high-performing team. The leader has a high expectations to the people. For example, you are a coach in a competition. A principal should let you feel that you perform well and you will be able to compete well because the principal believes in your capability as a coach. So, that moment you are really challenged and you have to do everything to really prepare for your contestant. Thereby, you are now helping your head of the school in carry out the task in attaining or achieving the mission and vision that you have already developed the potential of the pupil. Without trust, a leader will fail to inspire a productive team culture. It is important that school heads should let the teachers feel that there is trust, because the moment trust is not there, teachers were not able to give their best. The support and push from school head is an inspiration in whatever activity that's supposed to do, and naturally, teachers are motivated and give the best shot. A leader's capacity to inspire trust in others, that is, to be trustworthy. It is essential in motivating and inspiring members of his team by forms. How would you know that your principal trusts you? An example of this is you are assigned to lead the program, and being chairman in any committee is a big opportunity and also a big challenge. A teacher can spread their wings with a motivating word, actions, and push to perform well because of trust given by the principal. Leadership is about empowering other people as a result of your presence and about making sure that the impact of your leadership continues into your absence. A kind of leader that we have will be the basis of the extent what we do for the school. Because the word empowerment is when the principal empowers you. That means to say that he or she has to give the task where she or he believes in you that you can do. An example for this is you're assigned to organize the program that we'll be having when the supervisor will be coming. The principal now is empowering you to do everything to have successful program because the trust is relying on you. However, it is important to take notes that whenever the principal is not around, still the teacher can work and do their responsibility. And this shows that the principal is a good leader. In classroom, even the teacher is not around, pupils are still working and doing their activities because the teacher believes them and give the direction which they are motivated to learn and if the teacher is not around for the meantime. How do the best leaders gain their people's trust so they can empower them to reach new heights? What should leader manifest? We the teachers must bear in mind about the strategy so that we can able to develop trust to our pupils that we want them to bring about they can. The learner gets or have that kind of feeling of trust from their teacher that they will be able to get their best and able to attain excellence. In what do principal observe so they can win the trust of their teacher? Number 1, they practice what they preach. Authentic leadership is revealed in alignment of what you think, what you say, and what you do by Michael Holland. For example, if the principal says that you have to make an action research, so it means the principal also have to come up and applied research. If she says that observe the time in coming to school, means to say she also come to school early or on time. In short, what you say is what you do. If teacher practice punctuality, so in return, pupils can also the same attitude, which is punctuality. Number 2, they care deeply about their people. Trust is the glue of life. Is the most essential ingredient in effective communication. Is the foundational principle that holds our relationships, according to Stephen Covey. They show concern. When person has a concern, they develop trust. The actions and supports comes from the teacher wins the trust of the pupils. In return, they are really doing their best to their classroom and forever grateful to have a teacher who is very caring and loving. This brings a big impact to their life that they will treasure up to what they become in the future. The memories were there and it will always remembered. In principle, for example, if they learn that their teacher got sick, they will call them and visit them, showing the concern and love to their subordinates. Number 3, they not only welcome feedback, they act on it. We all need people who will give us feedback. That's how we improve, by Bill Gates. A leader who do not trust her people will not listen to them. She always think that she is the most knowledgeable one. But if you trust your learner and teacher, they can easily give their suggestion and opinions. They can help in times of troubles when it comes. So, leader welcomes feedback or listen because there is a trust that they can do something for the organization. That's why we have this evaluation so our pupils can express their feelings and we have to listen. So in return, know what you are the loopholes or other interventions to give for them in order to understand the lesson. Number 4, create positive relationship on your team. Helping employees cooperate, resolving conflicts between others, giving honest feedback, and checking in with people about their concern. A school head should create a positive relationship. For example, in school, every decision making, she must learn how to listen, accept ideas and opinions. A principal who respects the capability and personal life of teacher is a way of creating positive atmosphere in the school. If there's a problem between teachers, she should know what happened for both parties and fair decision making. There will be no gossip about teachers, which may affect the personality of her subordinates. Be consistent. You must do what you say you will do. Follow through on your commitments and keep any promises you make. Whatever you say, you must do. You must obey the rules and regulations in the school as well as also in their classroom. Be stick on what you say so they believe on whatever you want to impose. Number 6, be quiet sometimes. Actively listen and check for understanding by paraphrasing what you've heard. Use a variety of feedback tools to ensure everyone has the chance for their voice to be heard. Know how to listen, know how to pause, and know how to respect the feeling of others. Be conscious and watch your word in every situation. A teacher must also listen to our pupils because this is also one way to develop trust. Number 7, when you and other leaders acknowledge your mistakes. Number 7, build in accountability. When you and other leaders acknowledge your mistakes as well as successes, employees see you as credible and will follow your lead. Do not blame others. If you know that there is a mistake, be humble and say sorry. Teachers should accountable and realize that it is our fault. We need to acknowledge the wrong things or decision, not only the success, but also mistakes. Be accountable enough. And so, these are the best ways that leaders may gain trust to people so they can empower them to reach new heights. To end my session, I want you to remember this saying: trust must be earned, it can be easily lost, and once lost, it is even harder to reestablish. Thank you. I am your Annabel P. Eugenio, Teacher 3 of Manawag Elementary School.